Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply. On the Diamond with Duane is brought to you by State Farm agent Julie Spann Johnson. Covering your bases and protecting your future. Call Julie for all of your insurance needs.
Conference races are starting to tighten up at both the high school and the collegiate ranks, so there's plenty to break down this week for On the Diamond with Duane. Duane, I need your quick reaction to Toledo sweeping Bowling Green and keeping themselves in the hunt to make the MAC tournament.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised. Bowling Green is playing much better ball this year than last year, but I really think that the seniors and the veterans that Toledo has on that roster made a big difference in their ability to sweep Bowling Green this year.
Samantha Bolding's hot bat also certainly helpful.
Oh, she was just lights out as far as putting that bad boy over the fence.
But back to the high school ranks, we turn to our team of the week, and that's in the TAC. It's Northwood, who's pretty much gotten their title locked up.
Yes, they have. And talking to Jen Noonan, who's been there 13 years, now has secured her 5th title in a row in their last season there in the TAC. Next year, they're going to move on to the Sandusky Bay Conference in the River Division, so we wish them, congratulate them, and wish them a lot of luck going into that conference.
Turning to our player of the week, it's from St. Ursula, who gets it done both in the circle and at the plate, Brooke Bowers.
Yes, she's doing it on both sides. She's sitting there right now batting over 700, has 5 home runs and 28 RBIs. In the circle, she's got herself a 3.55 ERA, but 117 strikeouts.
Those stats, not something that you can argue with.
No.
Now, St. Ursula, not necessarily a team that we will see in our top 10, but Duane, the teams that we do have moved around quite a bit this week.
Yes, they have, and the top 2 pretty much stayed the same because not a whole lot happened with them. They just picked up some more victories. We did have a team like Springfield drop down quite a bit. They picked up some 3 losses. But I will tell you, there's a lot of teams out there. We've got the same 10 as last week, but there's some teams that I think potentially going to move things and move some players out of this top 10 come next week. You have to watch to see.
Definitely surprising to see the Blue Devils ranked down that low, but when it comes to big games against, of course, our big 3, as we would call them in our area, Perrysburg and Anthony Wayne, we get a pair of great showdowns coming up next week.
Yes, we do, and they're both going to be at Anthony Wayne. Springfield's coming in Monday, and Perrysburg's coming in Wednesday. There are going to be 2 big games. We're pretty much going to tell the story what's going on in the NLL.
There's no rest for the weary, of course, as the race for the NLL always heats up as well. As we turn our attention now to high school players who will be going off to the college ranks, that does include an Anthony Wayne General.
Yes, Megan Subner, a junior from Anthony Wayne, as mentioned, is going to go on to Marshall. And then a senior from Eastwood, Abby Bowie, is going on to Heidelberg. So congratulations to those 2 ladies that's going to continue to play ball at the next level.
And we've talked plenty about the Griggs family for their impact at Perrysburg. But now we want to talk about Kylie, the older sister, who's been thriving at Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Kylie again played at Perrysburg. Now in her senior year at Pittsburgh, she is leading the team with a .331 batting average and twice has been selected the PNC Player of the Week. So lights out on the stuff that she's been doing, leading that team. I'm more than proud of the work that she's doing as a local player.
I feel like softball fans around here should be not surprised at all the way she shined in college, right?
Exactly. She just knows how to play the game.
Well, we can't wait to see what the games bring this week. Duane, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, and we'll see what happens next week in both the top 10 and what players we're going to look at.